Alright guys, we're starting early actually. Because teams didn't update the website. All good though. So we are here 10 minutes before the game was supposed to start on the website. Fine with me though. We are going right into map draft because I think the games are about to start in a second. And if I have the time, I will also show you the standings and where we're at. But yeah, first we have, of course, Fedoras versus Handsome Human Coroners. I casted the Commoners already this season. Not sure about Fedoras. Maybe once as well. But I did them in earlier seasons. That for sure. But yeah, here are the bands. We have Altruck and Garden. Where is it? Garden out. On the other side, yeah, but Sky Foundry were banned, and BOE, Battlefield of Eternity. And the map we are playing is going to be Tomb of a Spider Queen. Let's go. Okay. I mean, everyone is in the lobby, but maybe we have, like, the time to look at the Division 2. That's what we are looking at today. So here we are in Season 27, of course, Division 2. Fedoras, not the worst team it looks like, on the second place with 6 wins out of 7 matches. But Handsome Human Commoners actually way farther down. Only 4 wins out of the 7 matches they played. So they need this win to get closer to the playoff spots. Only 8 teams can make it. And yeah, with a win, they're definitely in for now. I believe in the end you need around 6 wins if you're lucky. I'm not sure how it will play out with 19 teams in the end. Because with 19 teams, like every week a team gets a free win, a bye basically. So maybe you need a bit more than 6 wins. Comes down to map wins then usually, or even head to head. But yeah, 6 wins is usually the threshold to make it into playoffs. And Fedoras already got that, but of course they wanna get one of the top 4 spots, the number 1 spot if possible. Currently occupied by 80 agents, but they also got 1 more match played, so we could even it out. Map score is in favor of KD agents, but that doesn't matter if the head-to-head is in favor of Fedoras. That counts more than the map score actually. It's, yeah, wins of course, then map wins, head-to-head, and then map score, if anyone is interested. Yeah. So, the number 2 spot plays against the number 12. So quite a disparity today. Let's see if that actually shows in the game though. Sometimes the low-ranked teams can make an upset happen. Or at least take a map of the team they're playing against. So let's see if that is happening today. We are on Tomb of Spider Queen. If my game captures actually. Yeah, there we go. So, Fedoras on the left side. Right, yeah. We have a few subs coming in actually, if I see that correctly. White Tiger definitely not on Handsome Human Commoners usually. And Omnescio also not a regular. Yeah, 3 subs actually. Here's another one. Who did I miss? Let's see. Kuba. This guy, also a sub. So, yeah, Handsome Human Commoners with 2 subs actually. On the left side, only 1. So, we will see if that makes an impact. Sometimes subs can make the game better, but we can also make it worse. And of course, with your normal 5-man, you play more often together. So your synergy probably a bit better usually with both players. But if you get a maybe higher ranked player, then it can also have a different effect. Right? You're playing a bronze game and there's suddenly number 3 GM coming in to help out. I think it makes a difference then. But yeah, we have Div 2, so these players are already decent, I would say. Not the best in the game, but also not the worst. Right? Division 2, right below Division 1, of course. These teams should be okay. So let's focus on the draft. We have my offense took off band. On the other side, Junkrat and Chromie, some ranged assassins, are gone, and we are first picking the Johanna. Alright, good for Tomb of the Spider Queen. Wave clear. Also safe with her iron skin. Good for rotations. But she's missing an engage early on. If opponents are not stepping too far up, Johanna doesn't really interact with any backliners. So we can only punish or needs to wait until level 10 until she gets a real engage with her Blessed Shield. Unless we see, of course, with Falling Sword a combo. Used to be a thing, was a little bit of time. The Anduin Johanna combo with Falling Sword and Light Bomb. Wasn't that easy to play, actually. So people dropped it quite quickly. But yeah, here we go. Varian Hogger on the other side. So that's a full front line on both sides. Now with Blaze secured. Unless we pick up a melee assassin, maybe. Ball could be an option. My band. Could see a Kerrigan, but I doubt it. Some teams play Alarak. Or maybe Butcher. Who knows? But unless it's a fall, I don't think we will see another melee assassin. Or I mean, fall is a bruiser, technically. Zeratul could be an option, actually. Forgot about that one. But I also wouldn't be surprised if we just see full backline combos now. Right, Valor banned now. Not sure why Valor banned if there's already an Anna on the right side. Because Anna is not the greatest with the Valor. But maybe you go for a double support combo, then it's easier to play for a Valor. Paired with an Anna and an Ufa maybe. Or Orwell. But it doesn't really make sense to me to ban Valor here. Unless they're really afraid that maybe White Tiger picks it up. But he's more known for his Tracer, actually. If you guys follow Division 2, he has been playing there for a while. And yeah, one of his main heroes is definitely Tracer. So could be that he picks that up now, but also not the greatest with Anna again. And oh yeah, Imperius is another melee assassin, or bruiser. I didn't mention. Greymin is both range and melee, so also forgot about that one actually. But what are you picking on the left side now? I wouldn't mind seeing a 4 now actually. But you're missing a bit on the wave clear side. So maybe go for another mage, Jaina, Kalfas, or Nazeebo. Alright. The guy with spiders and toads and zombies. Well, interesting pickup here. Quite a scaling hero. On Tomb of the Spider Queen. Where the game can go late, but it can be also decided in the early game. Can be quite snowbally sometimes. Alright, so draft concluded. I'm leaning towards red side, but I mean, if you get a good combo in, Hogger can also always make a difference. But I think the red-sided draft can be played way easier. Oh wait, I already tipped on the wrong hero. Nice. Well, let me introduce the teams real quick, or the players more likely. You should already know the teams. We have on the left side, Don Fedoras with Omnescure, the sub on the Hogger, Julia, Varian, Aruna's playing Hanzo, Sardonic, I think, on the Brightwing, and then Rooney playing the Breadman. And Nazibo. On the red side, we have handsome human commoners with White Tiger as the one sub and Cuba as the second sub, each playing Imperius and then the Greymane. So basically the DPS. And we have Zonk on Johanna, where we already have the first engagement here. Stepping very far up, taking a lot of free damage. Has to use the Iron Skin, but that is some very unnecessary damage. And the pause hits immediately. Who was I missing, by the way? Flash on Anna, and I think Asko on the Blaze. Where this pause is initiated by red side. Oh yeah, internet bet. Did he DC maybe for second wave? I'm not sure. Looked very strange, going in so deep. Like the wave was not fully out yet even, so there was no reason to step up yet. And even with a very early game, you punish it immediately, of course. It looked like his internet stopped working for a second there, and he just right-clicked into the enemy towers. And couldn't move back in time. Because of a lag or a disconnect. Oh yeah, talents. We have time now, actually. While Joanna, of course, doesn't get her health back, we have Nazibo, Spider, X. Hanzo going for auto attacks. Yeah, trade build for the Hogger, that looks like. Brightwing with healing talent, basically. Also gets cooldown reduction for her phase shift. And then Varian with overpower. Usually I go for talent as well. Can be quite unfortunate into blinds from Johanna. On the other side, Q-build for the Imperius. Blinds for Johanna, who stepped up again. You had no Iron Skin anymore, though, dude. That's not the right path. Without your safety button, you're very vulnerable. Even if Varian is not level 4 yet. You need to be careful. Yeah, Bionic Grenade here. Getting upgraded. Is that the talent? Or the ability's name? Bionic Grenade? I have no idea. Not an Ana player. But yeah, Donner Fedoras already showing why they're on the second spot. Punishing every mistake accordingly from a handsome human communist. But I think they should be going for camp as well. Because red team is definitely doing that. Okay, Hogger is going for bot camp. And Blaze had to move back. Alright, and we are having... Oh, almost an invade here. Cheeky, but a bit too late, actually. This map is dependent on this forever, okay? Well, we have a kill here, finally from red side, coming in on the right wing. I'm focused on chat, and that should be another one on the Blaze. No, not from the Blaze. With the stun from Blaze, secured. But Imperius is getting traded back, so 2 for 1 here. But the camp is still pushing in, and Hogger is trying to stay alive. Does so. Now Johanna has to be a bit careful. Rescue not holding back at all. So we got a bit of damage done on the wall. But with people dying and going low, not too much. This place also not having the most favorable matchup into the Hogger. And yeah, even though we got the 2 kills now, they're still on the back foot, it looks like. And the variant draft also can be a strong early game. Because his ultimate is basically on level 4. So he can secure the kills. On the other side, Johanna, like I said, needs her level 10 basically to make a good engagement. But that time frame is getting bridged by Imperius, who has his Q. That is the biggest engage here, if Blaze is not there, of course. And then the Sleep Storm mana. Yeah, the next dangerous thing, I think. Johanna once again getting targeted. And once again not having the Iron Skin up. Makes her very vulnerable. And gets punished once more. Hope it's not internet problem still. So that was just a regular kill. I hope. But if it is, it's also quite concerning for the human commoners. If a tank is playing so aggressive without a safety ability. Needs to hold back a little bit more, probably. Because right now you're just inting. Augur pays a few coins, hard camp was taken. Taught on the top lane. But there was no real follow-up on the grey main. And that rotation in the mid lane to defend the camp. We have an engagement on Bahanzo and he just gets deleted. Nicely done there by White Tiger. With Blaze coming in. That's an easy pickup. We're trying to save the day. But that won't be enough. So quite an aggressive early game here from both teams. I like it. Not holding back at all. But the red team very reliant on someone overstepping. But if I get on the back line, it looks very deadly. This time we're just looking for the variant. I mean, the Qs are definitely hitting from White Tiger. Zonk once again. This time a bit more careful. Realizes that he can't go into the enemy towers. That's a no-go. Augur still pushing in the bot lane. Keeps a Blaze under towers. So that's of course annoying. 49 gems paid by the blue team by the way. Very close to a turn in. Just one gem missing. None yet paid from the red side. Oh yeah, that's a big stun by Johanna. There's the overstep I mentioned. With a Blaze to follow up. It's not enough for... Oh! And Bahanzo trading his life over the kill on Johanna. Nice wall by Nazeebo now. But it stays with the 1-for-1. There. The game keeps aggressive. No, that's not the right word. Stays aggressive. The teams stay aggressive. Whatever. The blue team close to level 10. They should get this frame in with that advantage. And yeah, Whitening pays the last one. And we didn't even start the hard camp. Aye, that hurts a bit. Would have been nice to get that out to defend against the web weavers. But now the scanning. And wall is already damaged here mid lane. Top lane and bot lane also a bit. So this could be quite an impactful push. We'll have to see though. Level 10 finally here for the red team. And they're going in. Cleanse by Whitening already used. But Johanna decides to not use her Bliss Shield yet. Keeps that for another target maybe. The bot side, the Blaze. Look at him. Half-life against the Augur. Can't really stand up to him. And Johanna tries to do her best in the top lane against Bahanzo, but she's a bit outrange there.